guy's a controller player.
Harmanım, baba nerede çarşafım? Gördüğüm bu paketler benim dermanım. Hoppa yavaşça açıldı fermanım. Sakın kaçma buraya gel.
What's up my fellow SpLeenLess gamers, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. So basically this video is just going to be a tier list that I had to create. You guys actually suggested it. Tier list where I rate the games that I have streamed. The story games that I have streamed. So yeah, I guess I really just hope you guys enjoy this. If I rate the game in the 9+ category, it would be that I would play it again. Like I would literally replay the game. Anything below that I would not replay again. So for the start, I think the first game I actually streamed was Spider-Man Miles Morales. Spider-Man Miles Morales, an amazing game by the way. I think I actually played this game twice. I finished it twice, one time on stream and one time on PS4 as soon as I pre-ordered it actually. Is the game a 9 out of 10? I don't know. I think I'd actually rate it like an 8.5. I possibly would replay it, but I don't think it's a 9 out of 10 type of game. Until Dawn, I hate horror games. For that reason, I'm gonna put it at a 7. Not that it's a bad rating, it was a very well written game. There were so many possibilities, so many possible endings. I hate horror games. You guys, the guys that watch my streams, you guys know I escape pretty easily. Well, I mean, I get frightened pretty easily, sort of. I'm not, or I act like I get frightened. I'm not really a person that gets scared at all. Anyway, God of War, 9 out of 10. It's a massive game. I feel like finishing the game once was more than enough for me to actually experience the game. Although I have to say, I have watched the playthroughs again after I finished it so many times on YouTube just to watch the entire story again for recaps, considering God of War Ragnarok's coming up. By the way, I'm gonna pre-order that game. I need to pre-order that game. Whether I will have the money, I honestly don't know, but I guess I'll just have to rob a bank or something to pre-order the game. It is what it is. No, I'm just joking. Don't rob banks, kids. Fourth game, Bloodborne. The first Elden Ring game, or the first, Dark Souls type of game that I actually played. The game had a beautiful art style. Definitely the first time I raged on a story game like that in a very, very long time. Bloodborne really brought the worst out of me. That being said, it's a good game. To a certain degree, in my opinion, it's a good game. I think the game actually won Game of the Year. It's not my style game, it's not my type of game, if I'm being honest, but it is a good game. It really is a good game. Nevertheless, yeah, it's a 7 out of 10 in my books. Plague Tale Innocence, wonderful game. Honestly, wonderful game. I think it was developed by an indie company. I'm actually sort of looking forward to a Plague Tale Requiem, which is a sequel that's supposed to release this year or next year. A beautiful game. Loved the art style, loved the music, loved the story. By the way, coming back to God of War, I didn't even go into depth about it, not that I need to, but the music in this game. But yeah, back to Plague Tale, wonderful game, honestly, a lot of fun, just truly a work of art in my books. Spider-Man, PS4, and well, this is the remastered version that I actually streamed for you guys on the 250 subscriber special. Almost 400 subscribers ago, by the way. Hit the subscribe button, let's get to 600 and hopefully to 1,000 by the end of the year. Anything is possible. Anyway, the Batman Arkham series laid the foundation for what superhero games can be, and in fact should be. But Spider-Man literally took that, built on it, and in my opinion, by the way, this entire list is my opinion. If you get offended, go literally build your own tier list. Don't be offended. Near perfect games. God of War and Spider-Man, near perfect games, 9.5. I'm looking forward to Spider-Man 2. I think that's gonna break the internet. I'm also looking forward to Wolverine. Marvel, if you want to create a superhero game, just give all of the rights to Insomniac. Even, you know what, even include more funds into Insomniac to produce a lot more superhero games. I would rather spend $1,400 on a Marvel's Avengers Insomniac developed game that's just a story, but you know for a fact it's gonna be a 9 out of 10 game, minimum. On to the next game, Control. Control was a pretty fun game, I'm not gonna lie. The game had a lot of twists, a lot of ups and downs. In fact, my stream starting screen, the background, the blue liquid, was actually based on, or is actually a recolored version from the red loading screen in Control. For those of you guys who don't know. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I think a 7 out of 10 is more where this needs to be placed. I think that's a fair rating. Yeah, I don't know, it is what it is. Then the Uncharted series. First off, I'm gonna place all of them at an 8. Which Uncharted is the best one? Uncharted 1 and 2, both brilliant games. They are 8 out of 10 games. Considering I played them as late as I did, if I didn't take the graphics into consideration, which are pretty decent by the way, for the ages of the game, I would possibly place them above Control. So you know what, I'm gonna place them above Control. I'll rate them about an 8.3. I think I'll rate them an 8.3. Control 8.2, Plague Tale Innocence and Spider-Man Miles Morales 8.5. Uncharted 3 and Uncharted 4 though, Uncharted 3 is gonna be an 8.5. Loved the game. I loved the desert mission. There were also quite a few twists and turns. And Uncharted 4 was the best possible ending to an Uncharted game. Therefore, I'm gonna place it a bit higher with a 9 out of 10 rating. Then a game that I streamed at the start of 2022, Dying Light 2. Honestly, at the release of this game, I rated it about a 7 out of 10 because it had a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches. It was a lot of fun. Massive game, by the way. Loved the parkour. I think I'll rate it about an 8.7. Actually, no, by the way, Uncharted 4, will I play it again? Possibly not, so I'm gonna drop it. I'll say it's about on par with Dying Light 2. A lot of the games I actually see now, a lot of the games are rated an 8 out of 10. Just because I don't play bad games, chat. That's just the way it is. I honestly don't play bad games. If any of these games were bad, they would be rated a 5 or a 6 out of 10. I literally just play top tier games. That's just the way I work, you know. Days Gone, wonderful game, great story, loved the music, and I'm actually looking forward to Days Gone 2. I don't know whether or not they're actually going to make Days Gone 2, but yeah, I think I would rather watch a live action version of Days Gone as a series or a movie than The Last of Us. It might be a controversial opinion, but it is what it is. Batman Arkham Knight. This is gonna go 8.9, nearly a 9 out of 10. Batman Arkham Knight was part of the Arkham series that, like I said, laid the foundation for what superior games could and should be. And Arkham Knight was absolutely insane. I loved almost every moment of it. The reason it's not higher on this list is because of the tank battles. I absolutely hated every single one of those parts. Then the Stanley Parable. I would probably play this game again. The Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition, the remastered version, the new version. So this game released back in I don't know when, but a lot of the popular streamers actually played this game. And one of my friends even suggested the game to me. He says the game's gonna screw with your head. This game does screw with your head. This was truly a wonderful game. Remarkable piece of art. The guys who created this game, well done. 9 out of 10 in my books. Then The Last of Us Remastered. The Last of Us Remastered. It's a fun game. This is not the remake, by the way. The remake hasn't launched yet. This is a fun game. Is it a better game though than Uncharted 4? I would not say that, but it's a very fun game. It's a very fun game. I love the story, the narrative. I love the entire story of the game. The graphics pretty well done for the age of the game yet again. The music was also pretty good in the game. Now for the final game that I actually streamed, and one of the best games that I've actually ever played, definitely top 10, Stray. And I'm even gonna place Stray above the Stanley Parable. I'm not gonna place it above the Superior or the Power games. I don't even know how they got the cat physics, but they executed it perfectly, or near perfectly. I love the art style. Obviously, if they used Unreal Engine 5, for example, to generate the graphics or to create the graphics, this game would have looked scary realistic. Like, it would be way too realistic to actually be a game. But this game was honestly a 9.5 out of 10, the exact same as God of War and Spider-Man. Yeah, so there you guys have it. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end of the video. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the support. Let me know whether or not you guys would have changed anything down in the comment section below. That's about it. Remember to like, hit the subscribe, post notifications turned on, share the video with your friends, and till next time, my fellow SpLeenLess gamers.